My grandfather yesterday. Thankfully, I had a chance to see him 2 weeks ago after our Thursday night game. I was able to go to his ranch in New Baden, Texas, with my family and see him. And I had a feeling that might be the last time. I hope it wouldn't be, but unfortunately, he passed the day after Christmas, yesterday morning. So I've been on the phone with my family quite a bit. And my grandmother especially, but the funeral services will be next week, and I'll have a chance to be there with my family to spend time with them and grieve.
Drew, I know you've talked about him and written about him before, but just for those who don't know, what did he mean to you?
He was probably one of the most incredible people, incredible men you would ever meet. They just don't make him like that anymore. You know, honestly. He was 92 years old. I mean, he lived an unbelievable life. He taught me so much about life, about respecting others, about caring for others, about discipline, about hard work. Obviously, he was a football coach for 38 years, so there was plenty of ball being coached along the way. But more so than that, just spending time with him, watching him and my grandmother, the way that I'd say they modeled for us what a relationship is supposed to look like in a marriage. They were married for what, 66 years, 67 years? I mean, pretty remarkable. A guy who grew up very humble means in Brady, Texas, which is like, if you look at a map of Texas, it's like the dead center of Texas. His dad was a straw boss, or basically like a sharecropper on a big property, and grew up basically in a house with dirt floor, no running water, no electricity. Have to take the mules to the well to go get water maybe once a week. Basically have to hunt, kill, and grow whatever you ate. Rode a horse to school. So when people have this impression as to what Texas is, what it's like, that was my grandpa. Rode a horse to school. When he turned 18 years old, graduated from high school, took a train down to San Antonio with some other boys from his high school, and they enlisted in the Marine Corps. There was about 100 guys there when they got there, and they ran them through a battery of physical tests and psychological tests, and they chose 10 of them, saying, you 10 have qualified to have the opportunity to become a Marine and go serve your country. So he took a train out to San Diego, went through Marine Corps boot camp, shipped over to Guadalcanal for more training, and then was there for the invasion of Okinawa, Japan, April 1st, 1945. 1st Marine Division, 1st Battalion, 1st Regiment, Special Weapons Company. And what he endured over there, I heard a lot about that over the years from him. He was very proud of being a Marine. That was something he took so much pride in. While it was hard to talk about, I think, the war for a long time, I think he reached a point where he felt like there were so many lessons from it, and it was a way to honor the guys that he served with too. He had 153 men in his battalion, or his special weapons company, and he was one of 3 to survive. That just tells you how brutal that fighting was over there. But the fact that he made it back and then went on to become a football coach. Actually played college football at Southwest Texas University from 1946 to 1950. And he had the opportunity to go play center for the Chicago Bears in 1950. They were going to pay him $500 a month. So he was going to make $6,000 for the year. And instead of that, he decided to go become the athletic director at a 1A high school in South Texas called Gulfway, where he was going to be the head football coach and the athletic director. So times have changed a little bit. But that was the start of his coaching career. He was a coach, athletic director, teacher for 38 years. Retired in 1988. New Baden, Texas, to his property that he had bought out there in 1960, and basically did all the work on that land. He had about 100 head of cattle. That's what he loved. He loved being out there, working on fences and feeding the cows and checking on the heifers and doing all that stuff. And that's the stuff I got to do with him as well. Me and my brother and the rest of my family. So lots of good times, lots of good moments. He came and watched a lot of football games. So it was an incredible man. Have a ton of memories, and his legacy will live on forever. in his family, and those are all the things I want to instill in my kids too.
Do you know when you'll